babies, this is part 3 to the Briana Latruth and Johnell saga. I had started the video of part 3, but what happened was I didn't have enough storage on this phone right here. So I do have one loading up. Part 2 is loading up right now. So I'm going to just tell y'all what I seen from, a little bit of what I seen from part 2 and where we are now. So we had the Ace of Wands, which was Johnell's energy, which I see like he's starting something new when it comes to business, okay? And I feel like, honestly, like he's balancing some, or like with the Two of Pentacles, like juggling like different jobs and stuff like that. And also with that being said, he's kind of like telling her that he's going to these different jobs, which some of it is true, but also he has many options when it comes to women too. So while he's out there working, he's out there playing too. But I do feel like he's coming into some kind of wheel of fortune, okay? He's coming into some kind of wheel of fortune where he's coming into his money. And honestly, I feel like with this card right here is just showing me that Briana like kind of trapped him, because I guess she like really thought that he's going to have something big. Like she could see his potential when it comes to career. So like she feels like this can help her with more money. And some people do that. Like they'll have kids just for money and stuff like that. Okay. With the Five of Pentacles, I seen like her being very lonely. Okay, she's very lonely right now. She's very stressed out right now. Okay, but I do feel like with the Ace of Wands, that's Johnell's energy. He's going through a breakthrough. Okay, so there's many people that love his work and his work ethic. That's why he's kind of like trying to break free from her. Okay, because he feels like that she's going to ruin his career like she ruined her ex-husband's career. And I feel like these are arguments that they have. Like he like, oh yeah, you're not going to sabotage me like that like you did him. This is what I'm seeing. And also she's mad because he's not telling his family about him being pregnant, but he comes to the internet and say things. But she feels like only reason why he's saying things because her fans is saying something to him, which is true. That's the only reason why he came to the internet and kind of tried to clear her name, like, oh, she didn't trap me, that, because he feel like if he don't go on there and say it, they're going to start smearing his name through the internet. So he's just trying to protect himself, his integrity, and his character, because he knows that that's what she's going to do. She's going to try to ruin him, and she's probably going to be saying things like, oh, only thing he cares about is his career, his integrity, and that's what she said about her ex-husband as well. All right, but I want to say this, like, she's a beautiful person, okay, but some people can be beautiful on the outside and not beautiful on the inside, especially the way that she talks about Miss Season. She's a very classy, elegant woman. That woman doesn't even bother her, but she's saying that she's not bitter. She actually is very bitter, and she needs to work on her inner beauty, okay? She needs to also work on her inner strength, because that's not what she's radiating. When she get angry, she radiates this different kind of aura, this like hatred type of aura. All right, real women don't do that. They don't talk about other women. They don't try to bring down other women. Like she's trying to bring this whole grown woman down, talking about she's ugly and she's an old lady and this and that. That's not right, okay? Like what she's doing is trying to break that woman down. If you have something, like if you're mad at your husband, why, your ex-husband, why try to bring this other woman down? That's because you're still jealous. You're envious that he found someone else with class and elegance. Okay, you're saying that she's an old lady. Why? Because she's classy, because she's elegant, and she doesn't show her body like that? No, she's actually a very mature woman. So I feel like she needs to go into herself and find her strength, okay? That's what she needs to do. She needs to find her strength. She needs to find her willpower. She needs to find she needs to work on her self-love, because if she really loved herself, she wouldn't be judging this woman like that, okay? Also, what I see here with the King of Pentacles, and listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing I see here. Listen, this is just the cards telling me this, okay? The King of Pentacles is Johnell's energy as well. He was really with her for a business venture, okay? Like, he really was only with her for money, because she was, like, kind of basically, like, funding everything. She was funding his business. She was funding his logo. She was funding his labels. She was like really just funding him. And then this was in reverse, okay? So I feel like this right here this was in reverse. So he didn't even have to work hard to manifest this. That's what it is. He didn't even have to work hard to manifest it, because she was actually basically like given to him and give it to him. And really, he just wanted her as a business partner. He didn't want to be trapped in this relationship, and he does feel trapped, but he's just not saying it because he don't want the beehive to go after him. Listen, some people just got to speak for you, okay? But I see it here. I mean, she got her little beehive speaking for her, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you need someone to stand up for you or say something for you, because I do see like he keeps his mouth shut because he's afraid of being sabotaged and being slandered. And there's a lot of smear campaigns that's going on. Everyone that she's with, she smear campaigns them. And she also has that victim mentality and takes no accountability for her part in this relationship. 555, change and transition. So she doesn't take accountability for rushing, moving too fast, using him as a rebound, and also using him as a revenge, and using him as a pawn to play with that man about his child. She used that child like a puppet, which is crazy, like dangling that child. Like, yo, it's so crazy what I see. Like, they really played in that man's face about that child. And then we had the Three of Cups here, okay? So I do feel like Johnell was really more so like, I don't know if it was recently, like he was like trying to celebrate with his fans and his community. It's something about celebration here, and maybe she got mad about it. Ten of Swords. I did see a lot of betrayal. That's what it was. That was the card that I ended off with on the last one. And I'm sorry, I had recorded a whole video and I had to start all over. But what I seen was the last card was betrayal. Ten of Swords, which is crazy. 10 is the last number. So there is definitely an end to this relationship. And she's going to be really grieving this relationship. She feels like he backstabbed her. Okay? She feels like defeated right now, especially with this card right here. All right, and she feels like everyone is going to be judging her with the Judgment card, and it's true. And these are the cards that I pulled before the video, just like it didn't go through. So this is it. Oh shoot, this is crazy. So I got fake news, and it says pregnancy and DNA. So with that being said, I'm not saying that it's like fake news, like the pregnancy thing, but there could be something that's fake inside of this pregnancy. Like there's a lot of lies being told, or he may be asking for a DNA. He may be asking for a DNA, and he's not really telling his family and stuff, and that's more so why she's mad, because he's coming to the internet and saying things, but she feel like he's saying it. Look, I'm hearing they're doing it. He doing it for clout. What's that song? They do anything for clout. Like, that's how she feel. Like, that's his kid. Like, if it's his kids, why can't he talk about his kids? So, like, I feel like he's questioning her. Like, he's asking for DNAs and stuff like that. She need to be more so focused on her self-love, which I said. But I feel like she's always speaking about self-love, but it's like a facade. It's fake. Like, she's really depressed. She's really lonely. She's filling a void with men, okay? She's putting a bandage on the open wound. That's what she's doing, and that's what she did with Johnell. She really feels like shit. There's going to be a closing of this cycle. It's going to feel like a funeral. It's going to feel like death. That's why I said she's really going to be grieving this relationship. But she's going to be acting like she's not. She's going to be acting like she's tough. She needs to get back into her divine feminine. Right now, she's in her masculine. Okay, and I do see a energy of romance here, and reckless love and sex. So I feel like I feel like she wanted him for sex, but he's also sexing someone else up. I'm here, I wanna sex you up, turning your back. So I feel like he's turning his back on her. Okay, there's a thin line. There's a thin line between love and hate. I'm telling you, and that's what she's going through right now. Look, bad credit. He has bad credit, or he's giving her bad credit, debt. Okay, he's unemployed right now, but he has many of options when it comes to work. She feels like, okay, he don't have a job right now or something like that, but he is going to come across a lot of money. Trust me. She's under pressure. She's going through an anxiety decision. Time is running out. Like, she feel like time is running out. She don't know what to do. That's why she's on this downward spiral. I might make another video, y'all. I don't know. I don't have enough time. Karmic. This is a karmic soul tie. I knew it. It's a karmic soul tie. But she's always telling him, I love you, I love you, I love you. And she's always buying him with gifts.